Let's take a look to see what's going to happen today. I can't help it. It smells so good. It's not dried, so I don't know if it's going to burn, by the way, but I just thought I'd bring it from the kitchen. I was making something to eat, and I just couldn't resist because it smells so good. It probably will not burn because it's so green, so I'll just leave it up here for later, but man, oh man. Rosemary. There's nothing like rosemary for a good cleansing, by the way, just in case you didn't know that. All right, let's go. I'm not going to waste your time on me trying to light the rosemary. Today's video is going to be on a reading that's a little different, guys, a little different. And thank you again to my subscribers for coming back. I really appreciate you. I wouldn't have a channel if it were not for you. So I'm going to be using 4 different decks, okay? The main deck I'm going to use is this one here. They're both Cartomancy. Actually, all 3 of them are called Cartomancy. They look like playing cards to you. I love these decks, by the way, because they've been used in the casino. And once they use them so often, they get rid of them. And when I can get my hands on them, I love the energy that they have, okay? The other one is a giant Cartomancy deck. And I haven't used it in a long time. Actually, I had it put away for quite a while. It has been very lovingly used. I mean, I think you can tell. I've had it for quite a while, okay, guys? And then, of course, who it might be, this particular deck we're going to use. We're going to go through every aspect of the Libra, okay? We're going to go through the Libra, September Libras first, and then mid-October, and then we're going to go into the Libra the end of October, okay? So let's start with this deck here. And if the rows are reversed or the cards are reversed, the pile that I use doesn't resonate, but the next one does, it doesn't matter. That's fine. That's pretty okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that you should go with whatever it is that resonates and don't try to fit where it doesn't, okay? All right, guys. A general reading, not one-to-one. Let's see what's coming for September Libras, please, and thank you. What is coming for September Libras, please? Okay. Oh, wow. Depending on what comes next, this is either a walking away or a walking towards something. Ooh, Lord, you couldn't have gotten a better card, huh? That's interesting. Okay, September Libras, let's go. Are the September Libras, are the September Libras going to get what they want out of a partnership, a relationship that they're currently looking at? Ooh, romantically. Oh my God. Okay. I don't even have to keep going. I honestly don't. Wow. I can smell the incense. Okay. Good, bad, and the ugly. I always tell you guys everything. I tell you everything I see. The good thing is this is a walking away of swords, okay? This 8 of Cups. It is a walking away of swords. I don't know if you're walking away or somebody else is walking away. I think somebody else is walking away from something. Or if it's you, then you're walking away from something to walk towards someone else. The reason I say that with all confidence is you got the 2 of Cups. That is a beautiful card to get in connection to the first card, which is the 8 of Cups. There lies the problem that the next card is the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, guys. Due to finances or a career, possible job, you got another 2 of Cups. I'm going to tell you what that means in a minute. And here we have the 4 of Swords. Wow, September Libras. I'm in shock. I've never had a double cup of the same, okay, the same exact card come out in one particular pile. So that's pretty interesting. I've had the 2 of Cups come out twice, but they've been from different decks. So that's pretty impressive to begin with. So I'm going to tell you something. You are dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame, okay? Kindred spirit. However, September Libras, it's either you or somebody else is having financial difficulties and having problems with their work. The other thing is that they're going through financial difficulties to the point to where they're feeling the Four of Swords, which means they need to rest. They feel like they need to rest from these situations, from whatever's happening, wherever they happen to be. And what they need to rest from is not only the problems from their money woes, but also a Five of Swords. So possibly there's arguments going on. Possibly there's people that they're not having a happy existence with. The good part is you did get the Two of Cups as to how they feel about you, what they think about you, and what they want with you. And that answer was the Two of Cups. So they're very sure as to what they want from you. They want a relationship. They want a good relationship, a solid relationship. They want the Two of Cups, which could be a marriage or at the very least living together. What makes me happy is that whoever this is, September Libras, even though they're going through hell and high water because they're needing rest from all of the things that are going around and round in circles in their head. I always call it the two gerbil wheels, you know, on each side instead of just one gerbil wheel. The finances are really wonky here for this person, but it looks like they're willing to take a risk. They're willing to risk it all to come to you. So for those that are in separation, again, this is a general reading. However, it's looking mighty good for the possibility for someone to return here. That is really, really good. Let's take a look at who you might be dealing with. See if they give us any further clues as to what they may look like or any attributes to them. September Libras, please. Or September Libras. These cards pretty much turned over inside the deck. They flipped. You may be dealing with, oh wow, you could be dealing with anybody. Look at this. Look at this. I don't like this card that says white American. It doesn't matter if you're light complected like me or lighter. You're a white person, okay? Considered white. It could be somebody who's very extremely fair-skinned, blonde hair, gray hair. Because look, they both have blonde, light hair, or even highlighted hair if it's a woman. Blonde hair or light hair if it's a man. But it could also be someone with black hair. And it could be someone with straight hair or someone with curly hair that you're dealing with. That's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see, what else can you tell us, please, and thank you. Can't wait till I can afford to make my own cards, because I'm going to make them more, have more attributes that are commonsensical. But we'll use what we have. Wow. They could be black hair. They could be Asian descent. We are living two separate lives. That's what came out. And that's the darn truth, isn't it? Someone that could have medium length hair. Someone that could have long hair. Someone that could have straight hair. And someone that could have wavy hair. Somebody that can have curly hair. It could be of any color. But they do they do acknowledge that you're living separate lives. Very interesting. With the Two of Cups coming out twice, Spirit, what does the Libra's ex-partner want to say to the Libra? What would they say, or what do they want to do with the Libra or towards the Libra? Are they coming? Ooh, wow. They want to tell you that something's ending. Six of Swords. What is it that's ended, please? What is it that's ended, please? King of Wands coming out. Something has ended for a King of Wands. Could be a fire sign, but don't know. What else can you tell us, please? Same. Wow, guys. Spirit is amazing. Spirit is freaking amazing. I'm honored that the archangels decided to work with me a long time ago before I was even put on this earth. Do you see that? Eight of Cups to the Eight of Cups, Two of Cups to the Two of Cups. The reason that I use more than one deck is that if one card comes out at least twice, if not longer, you know, more of the same suit, then I know that what we're talking about here is good. It's solid. It might be a King of Wands. Somebody that's a fire sign might be involved in all of this. Anything else you can tell us about the Six of Swords, please? And are they coming towards the Libra to make this final, to actually create a relationship with the Libra? No, they're not doing that right now. They're not doing that right now. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. The Five of Swords, concerning the finances right here, concerning the Four of Swords, concerning an ending here with the Six of Swords, which could be a divorce, a severance, another severance card with the Eight of Swords. This is not finished. Whatever they're doing over here, it's not finished. And until it's finished, they're not coming towards you. They're not coming towards you. Are they trying to keep the Libra safe? Is that what they're doing? Are they trying to keep the Libra out of the problems that they're having right now? Yeah. Now the King of Swords comes out, which is a Libra. Yeah, whoever this is, whether it is a fire sign, an air sign, or otherwise, they're not wanting to come towards you because they have, frankly speaking, they have a shit show at home. And they don't want to put you into the shit show. But they do know. And I don't know if that helps, Libra. I really don't know, September Libra, if that helps any. To know that they do know who you are to them. They do know you're the person they want to be with for the rest of their life. They do know that. They know that there's a walking away that needs to happen. And that this bond that they have with you is unbreakable. They know that. So I don't know if that's enough for you, Libra, but that's what they gave me. And so from their heart to yours, that's what I'm giving to you tonight, okay? Wow. That's just like, it makes me want to cry because whatever they're going through, they don't want you to be a party of that. They don't want you to be a part of that, is what I meant to say. They don't want you to have to be a party to all of that. They don't want to bring you into their mess. And oh, do they have a messy life right now? And that could be something that you're saying to yourself, oh, I'm glad they have a messy life. I'm glad that they're not happy. And I couldn't say anything ugly to you about that, because you have a right to feel whatever it is you feel about them or the situation. That's your right. I can't tell you not to feel that way, but I can tell you they're not having a good time wherever they are right now. They are not having a good time wherever they are without you right now, okay? Wow. Okay, let's move on to the mid-October Libras, please. Mid-October Libras, please and thank you. What's coming concerning how they feel about the mid-October Libras? How does the cross watcher feel, the ex of the Libra? How do they feel about the Libra, please and thank you? My, you got, guys, like I say, when Spirit wants something, Spirit is very, in case you guys have never worked with Spirit that way, when I say Spirit, I mean, that's all inclusive, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and all the archangels of light. When they want something, they want something. And when they say something, and that's the end of the story. Wow. Same card. Okay, mid-October Libras. How do they feel about the mid-October Libra, please and thank you? Anything you can tell us about that? Oh my God, I just had a flipper and I'm going to have to dig. I saw it, but don't know if I can find it. I think it flipped. Looked like it flipped. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's my imagination. If it's flipped, I'll find it. Anything else, please, and thank you. Anything else, please, and thank you. How does this cross-watcher group feel about the mid-October Libras, please, and thank you. Ooh, you got, oh my gosh. You got somebody angry with you? You have somebody angry with you, mid-October Libras? It feels that way. It feels that way. Mid-October Libras, please, and thank you. I'm telling you, he's feeling like something flips in here. Okay. Can we all say, wow? Ooh, Lord. Okay, let's go, Libra. Let's go. Okay. Mid-October Libras. How do they feel about you? Wow. Did he come out twice? You came out twice in your own reading, Libra. Good for you. So again, the base card is telling us there's a walking away that has to occur in order for your bond between you two to be permanent or to be more solid. Okay? It's concerning money, finances, Seven of Coins, but also the Seven of Coins has to do with growth. They're looking at your growth, Libra. They're looking at your growth. Here you go, Libra Queen. Queen of Swords. Coming out with a lot of growth in your favor. And they think you have a lot of money somehow, Libra. Ten of Coins. They think that you have a lot of money, or at least you're very self-sufficient, and it appears to someone from the outside looking in to your life that you're very self-sufficient, okay? What they want you, oh my God. What they want you to know is they're having a hard time with the Nine of Swords. They're having a very difficult time with the Nine of Swords. They see you as both the Libra and the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Swords as well as the Queen of Cups. Now, guys, if you're watching, please, my gentlemen, don't believe that I'm only reading for the female. I'm reading for everyone. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups is an energy, okay, when we're doing a general reading. They're having a hard time, but they think you're just lapping it up. They think you're going through whatever you're going through, and it's just a walk in the park, Libra. You're just having a walk in the park. Why? Why, Libra? Why do you have all the fun, Libra? Why are you having all the fun, Libra? So you're having all these coins, all these dollar signs all around you. That's at least the way they look at you. Like, you know, Libra. Ooh, I see a dollar sign. Libra. Oh, there you go. Another dollar sign. What the heck? So you have the Seven of Coins as a Libra. But you also have the Ten of Coins over yourself as a Libra Queen of Cups. And you also have the Nine of Coins. So just that alone, I'm going to unpack. Okay? But for now, let's keep going. To them, you're very friendly and you're outgoing as well with the Nine of Wands. We're not looking at this card as a sense of heaviness yet. They're looking at you as you're a very friendly person. You're very outgoing. You're very outgoing. You're extremely outgoing. The Eight of Coins, I'm sorry, the Eight of Cups is coming out again. We already had that right here as our base card. Yet again, it's coming out for the mid-October Libras, just like it did for the September Libras. You have two Eight of Cups here. So, while one bond was supposed to be unbreakable, which is going to be with the person that I'm going to be talking to you about in just a second, it's now unbreakable. They're seeing with you. Why? Why am I saying that? Well, because it's almost as if things have flip-flopped, like there's been a change and things have flip-flopped. Whereas they didn't feel any fidelity to you before, and they felt it for another person or towards another person, now they feel the fidelity towards you, okay? But I will tell you something. The fidelity that they felt before was to this Queen of Coins. Now, I'm going to put that in the middle too. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Ooh, Libra. I'm telling you what. You see this, Libra? Another Libra Queen. Another air sign. This is the Queen of Swords yet again. With the same card coming out right here. The same card, the Seven of Coins. So Libra. My gosh. You see this? You see the Ace? That's the Ace of Cups. Now I'm going to tell you why I put these in the middle. Libra, let me tell you something. You are someone who is a money maker. You make things happen. You make things grow with the Seven of Coins. You, Libra, pardon me, have no issues as per them. Because anytime you need something, the Ten of Coins shows up miraculously. It does not. They're not seeing behind the scenes that you're a go-getter, that you don't let things trip you up. I was in the snow. That was a snowstorm I was driving around in today. Okay, I'm a Libra too. Libras know that they have to have a sense of responsibility to get their things done. Okay, keep going. They're looking at you also as the Queen of Cups, male or female. Why? Because you're very loving, you're kind, you're considerate, you're affectionate. They see you in the Nine of Coins. Why? Because again, they feel you're very fruitful and abundant. Anything you touch supposedly turns to gold. Again, they're not seeing how hard you work and how diligent you are to get your bank. They say you have a lot of friends, or that people are very drawn to you. That maybe you have a lot of friends, or you're very friendly, very outgoing. Okay, I'm pretty sure all of that is true, because Libras in general are very nice people and are very helpful and very sweet people. Okay, again, validating you. I'm talking to you, Libra, Libra, Libra. I'm talking to you, Libra. This is the cross watcher. Everything you touch seems to turn to gold, as per them. And that's why I love you, because all of these things you represent a Libra who is logical, who is independent. And then you represent a Libra that is affectionate, loving, kind, and receptive. Okay, they got a lot of check marks on you, and I think they're beautiful. But how long did it take them to get the 411? As far that you were all those check marks even before, but they never, or should I say, they failed to see that. And then in ending, we have this Queen coming out with this Eight of Cups. But truly, this is a Queen that they are walking away from, or want to walk away from, this Queen of Coins. But truly, this unbreakable heart, because they're giving you the love with the Ace of Cups, is you as well. You also emulate the Queen of Coins. You're three queens right here, Libra. You're three queens, one short of the Empress. And to top it all off, the Queen that they're leaving behind has given them nothing but grief with the Nine of Swords. So there is another Queen of Coins, but that Queen of Swords gives them nothing but hell and grief. That's the one that they don't want to be with anymore, because that energy is all about fighting, bickering, and it's like have you ever tried to get away from a gnat or a fly when you're eating something outside? And they're just after you and after you and after you until they land on your food and you're like so disgusted. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's the analogy they're giving me right now. I use metaphors all the time. Thank you for bearing with me. But that's what I'm feeling, is there's an agitation, there's an irritation to this Queen, this particular Queen, which is the Queen of Coins. And as you notice, there's only one card that represents that Queen, and it's the Nine of Swords, which is not a good attribute to be the bearer, right? The precursor to you. It's not the best light to put oneself in, the Nine of Swords. When I come in, I bring the Nine of Swords. Yeah, misery. Yeah, no, we don't want that. However, if you put this other Queen here, this is an unbreakable bond. They're starting to see that. I didn't even realize I had not undone my sleeves from when I was cooking earlier. Um, it's an unbreakable bond, and they're acknowledging that. So 2 sets of Libras already have brought forth to the table, no pun intended, that there are unbreakable bonds, to be sure, with a cross watcher out there. And they see you as 3 different queens now, which is a beautiful thing. Thank you, cross watchers, for acknowledging the Libra and their accolades that you're giving them. But to tell you the truth, they were always these magnificent creatures that you just never took a second look at. So this is your portion of the reading, my beautiful Libras, my mid-October Libras. Let's take a look here as to who you could be possibly talking to or connected to. What are their attributes, please, and thank you. For the mid-October Libra, what attributes does the cross watcher have, possibly, for some of these Libras out here? And truly, it could be anybody, because I'm one reader and you guys are so many. Put my glasses back on, because the little print, I do need the glasses, shamefully. Okay. One of you might be older than the other, and I'm not talking about just 1 year or 2. It's 3 or more years that you guys could be older than each other, one the other. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. If you feel them here and there where you haven't thought about them for quite a while, and all of a sudden they come to mind, it's because they're thinking about you. They're pulling you into their energies. Remember that. And if you don't want to be a part of their energies, close that up. Just literally pretend like you're, oh my gosh. Pretend like you're an Etch-a-Sketch. And just kind of redo it. Let me tell you something that came out yesterday when I was driving. Spirit put this on my heart because I was thinking about the past, which you shouldn't do. But again, when somebody comes to your mind, it's because they're pulling on you. They're pulling on your energy, and that's why you're feeling them. And I said, Spirit, but why do they even think about me as a Libra, right? So now I'm talking to all Libras. Spirit, why do they even think about me as a Libra? And Spirit said, because they're wanting to reconnect. I said, but Spirit, they treated me like an Etch-a-Sketch. Did anybody have an Etch-a-Sketch as a child? You know, my children grew up in the 80s. I was, you know, an 80s child my own self because I was so young when I had my children that we all grew up together. But y'all remember the Etch-a-Sketch? It had a little, you know, a little stylus. They didn't even call it a stylus. It was a little stick that was attached at the time. And that little biatch, you could just, you know, draw on the Etch-a-Sketch. And then when you were tired of the fucking picture that you did, oh, I curse. I'm not apologizing. I'm just letting you know that you just shook it. And when you shook it, everything disappeared. So that's why I said to Spirit, but they treated me like an Etch-a-Sketch. When they were done, they were gone. And this happened over and over and over. So be careful that you don't become somebody's Etch-a-Sketch like you have in the past, because it looks like they have codependency issues, which means they keep coming back for more. Someone could be the same height as you, for some of you. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. Now that's the truth. At least they're being honest. This connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. So for some of you that we're not going to play those games with them, we're not going to put up with their antics, and you separate it for that reason, well, now you know the rest of the story, as Steve Harvey used to say. This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. And now they're not talking about you. Now they're talking about Helga or Ramon again. Helga and Ramon are resident karmics, for those that have never visited here. So now you know that they may love you, and they may see you as all of these things, my Libras, but at the same time, they're not willing to fix themselves. They're not willing to work on themselves and on their shortcomings, is what I mean by fix themselves. They're not willing to work on that. They're, as a matter of fact, the way that they feel is there's nothing wrong with them. It's all you. You're the reason. You're the fault. You're the problem. And they probably told you that a few times. Here you go again. Oh, same old story. You're bringing up the same thing. Newsflash. When we bring up the same thing as Libras, it's because it hasn't been squashed. It hasn't been adequately discussed, and it hasn't been adequately, acceptably changed. There has been no change. If there has been no change to the situation, and the Libra that you find yourself attached to or attracted to is still coming up with the same old, it's not because they're being argumentative, cross-watcher. It's because you didn't fix anything by saying, shh, nope, shh, no, I don't want to hear it, shh, nope, I'm not coming around until, shh, There's nothing that can be fixed about the situation. There's nothing that'll change because you're not allowing for it to change. You're not leaving room for there to be a change for the positive. There's just not. How can you expect the Libra to be happy with a situation like that? And now I'm talking to Libra. Are you happy, mid-October Libras? Would you be happy if they came back and they came back the same way and treated you again with disdain, patronized you, belittled you, and didn't own up to any responsibility towards you? I'm going to tell y'all a little story, and then I'm going to get on with the late October Libras. A lot of parents in certain communities they don't expect their children to think. The first, let's say, and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. The first, I want to say 25 to 30 years of their life, they don't expect them to think, okay? They don't expect them to think as an adult. So what they do is they set about making all the plans for the child. They consider them a child even at the age of 25 and 30. So they would choose what school they go to. They would choose what career they go into. They would choose the person's marriage, when they're supposed to get married, who they're supposed to marry, and who they will marry. Okay? And they will never get a divorce, etc. XYZ. If you have no common sense, I want to say that possibly that would be a good thing to have that much of a structured life, because you couldn't think for yourself. Now we come to the American way, and the majority of the American way is at the age of 18, you either have a job, you get an apartment, or if you're at home, you contribute to the finances at home. Yeah, that means you pay rent somehow, even if it's just one bill, but you pay something. You learn budgeting, you learn how to start spending your own money. We set you up with a bank account. Most likely when you're a preteen, we start teaching you how to do all of those things so you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your budget, and you can learn how to do all of these things on your own, so that when you do get ready to fly the coop, whether because you got tired of being at home with your parents, you grew out of the space because you had a tiny bedroom and wanted a whole apartment, you didn't want to be told what to do, or you became a man or a woman, then you left. You either went to the military, got a job, or you went to college or university. That's the way it works around here, okay? I'm not trying to harp on my children. That's not the point I'm trying to make here. I was a single parent for many, many years because, well, they had a deadbeat dad, truth be told. So the way I trained my children, and I'm not going to say I won Mother of the Year, but I am going to tell you something. They're so self-sufficient. They make a lot more money than I do. All three of them. All three of them have gone to college. All three of them have great careers. And I never, as a Libra parent, female Libra parent, I never allowed them to be a crutch or to allow them to make me their crutch. They stand on their own because they learned from a young age to do so. I say all of that to say that when you don't let your children pick and choose who they are, who they're going to marry, what school they're going to go to, and Lord God, I'm not talking to only the liberal arts people, because you can still make a good living having a liberal arts degree. So I'm not picking on you. But what I'm trying to say is when you have no direction, that's one thing. But when you know what you like or couldn't like or might like or want to try, and you never get to try anything, and you're forced into a marriage because that's being force fed, and it may or may not work out in the end. You never got to try a damn thing, did you? You never got to try to see, oh yeah, I like this or I don't like this, so let me go towards this. At least in junior college here in America, you can change your degree, and I know many of y'all have. Come on now. I'm not preaching to the choir. I am the choir. I know I changed my degree twice. What was the first time? I can't remember. I think it was a liberal arts degree because I think I wanted a English lit, right? Because I wanted to be a writer. And I know that I changed to psychology, but ever since then, I left it between psychology and I was a double major in alternative medicine. I say all that to say that I got to, even as a late bloomer in life, because I went to college, junior college at the age of 30, when I came back from the military, even as a late bloomer, I still got to choose what I wanted to do. But these people that are not allowed to choose what they want to do, they make piss poor adults in the future, their future self, because they can't, when presented with an issue, they can't decide. And that brings me to the topic of the cross watcher, because I built all of that up to say this. I unpacked it for you to say this. If you have a cross watcher X that comes and goes and comes and goes and comes and goes and comes and goes and can't seem to get their head out of your, and I did say your, and theirs too, ass, it's because they never were forced or persuaded to stand on their own. Did you ever learn how to ride a bike, Libra? Did you ever learn how to ride a bike? Did you ever get on a skateboard? I did. I'm not very good at it, but I got on a skateboard. I learned to roller skate when I was 8 years old, okay? I can't rollerblade that well, but I can roller skate. I want to go and learn how to, on the bunny hills, of course, to probably do snowboarding, because I don't think I do good on skis. But do you understand where I'm going with this concept? I'm making choices. These people are horrible at making choices because their parents taught them how to do the easy peasy, how to play safe. Love is not safe, my friends. Have you not seen all the little emojis that have broken hearts as well as the beautiful ones that are really beautiful hearts, right? You take the luck of the draw. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But if you really, really pay attention to somebody that just floats your boat like that, you're probably going towards a really good connection. But you're too fucking scared of your own shadow, fucking hedgehog, whatever the hell it is, to go out and do something with it or about it. Because your parents raised you as a ninny. Your parents raised you, oh no, you can't go that way. We've already said we're going to go this way with your, living vicariously through you. No, you have to experience life, people. We're not drones. I keep saying that to people. We're not drones. For those that don't know what that means, we're not robots. So there you have it, Libra, mid-October. That's why they can't get their head out of their ass to do something about the relationship with you, because they don't know how to make decisions. They were never allowed to make decisions. And so when they're forced to make decisions of this magnitude, it scares the shit out of them. And they end up just staying paralyzed. So even if they don't like Helga or Ramon, but my parents said I had to stay with Helga and Ramon until I'm 6 feet under. Well, fucking A. Good for you. And what the hell do you want the Libra for? Do you want the Libra to, I always say, you want the Libra to sleep between you and Helga? Or Helga and Ramon? Which one? Because I don't want Helga over here. And her with her stinky feet. I don't want her over here. Doesn't even know how to take a bath every day. I don't want her here. Doesn't brush her teeth. No, thank you. This Libra's fine and dandy. But do you understand what I'm saying? When you're a little kid and nobody lets you make up a choice, even if it's a piss poor choice. All right. You want to be on that team? You want to be on this team? Simple, right? You want to be on the merry-go-round? You want to go on the swings? Easy. But when you're told every day of your life what to do, you can't make decisions to save your life. You stay inside the fucking, page. You're not going to learn to color outside the box. Even Picasso, which is a crazy artist, in my opinion. He made a lot of money in his time, I guess. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. His paintings, the horse that comes out on YouTube that paints pictures, it's the same thing. So stop and think about it. At least Picasso, pardon me, at least Picasso was allowed to color outside of the fucking box. Think for yourself. Think outside the box, people. Think outside the box is what I'm saying. Take a chance. Love is meant to be experienced, not meant to be feared. All right. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Last but not least, late October Libras. What do they feel about you? What does the cross watcher, your ex, feel about you, late October Libras? What does cross watcher, your ex, feel about you, late October Libras? All right. Finally, Eureka, something different. 2 coins. That's what you got. 2 of coins for the late October Libras. This one's giving me a headache. Literally, it's like somebody drilling through my head. Headache. Oh, God. Okay. 2 coins. Spirit. I keep seeing a flipped card and there's nothing. Spirit, what does the cross watcher feel for the late October Libra? What does the cross watcher feel about late October Libra? I do make funny faces. I'm sorry about that. It shocks me, even though I know Spirit. I know Spirit. We go way back. And I mean that. But it still shocks the shit out of me. The things that they show me, Let me read this, because I have a whole paragraph here. Yeah, they're a fucking grown man with 2 pairs, right? Okay, a pair. You're the one that has the 2 pairs. Exactly! God bless those 24 years. God bless you. And may God give you 24 more, if that's what you want. Yeah. It's like, what the hell? Like, mommy, my little boy, my little boy, my little boy. And the daddy, the daddy's girl. Oh, this is my dad. Okay, love your mom and love your dad. But even the Bible says that you leave your father and your mother so you can become one. What the hell? And if you never became one with Helga or Ramon, that's not our problem, okay? All right, anyway. What do they feel about their... What is it that the cross watcher feels for their late October Libra, please? Late October Libra. Late October Libra. I don't know. Call me crazy. I'd rather make gazillion mistakes in my life, but actually make my life, live my life without having people choose for me. Because then, again, I have no other word except that I'm a drone and a Stepford wife, and I can't think for myself. So how disgusting is that as a Libra? We're supposed to be highly intellectual. We're supposed to be highly intelligent. We're supposed to be highly logical. Does it make logical sense for your parents to choose every single aspect of your life? The hell? One of my children, the eldest, he was a good dancer. He was a good break dancer. but he was also an excellent basketball player. If he wanted to do that, I wouldn't have said no. My middle child could write, and she was very intelligent herself. And two of my children are highly intuitive, and they know it. And so they could have gone into this industry themselves if they wanted to. The point is, whether it was poetry, whether it was story writing, drawing. For my youngest, he was a good, sketch artist, big time. He could have done that for a living, or he could have done what I'm doing now. And he chose computers. The second one, the first one chose computers too, and the middle one chose to be a banker. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I gave them choices. I didn't make all the decisions for them because they were not a carbon copy of me, and they were individuals. Okay, 2 of coins here for the late October Libra. I'm kind of scared to see. 2 of coins to the 8 of Wands. We could say something is coming in fast, but I think it's going to have something to do with family. Yep. Here we go. 2 of coins to the 2 of Wands. Again, why I get on my soapbox, because if there's no movement by the end of these cards, I might as well pull all my hair out because I don't know what to do with them anymore. I'm just saying, look, the past, wanting this past to come back. Oh my God, you got to actually do something. It's like somebody saying, I want to go outside. I want to go outside. I need to go outside. And you're like, well, did you open the fucking door? Open the door. Nobody's keeping you prisoner. Open the door and go outside. It's like, that's silly, See? The past, right? That's what it represents for you. For me, it represents a marriage that's ending or has to end. 4 of Cups. They're bored. I'm bored, Libra. I'm bored where I am. The 8 of Cups came out again. So it's come out for all 3 Libra aspects. So I'll put it in the middle there. Oh my God, they're telling you again, I'm fucking bored. 4 of Cups is normally an offer that they have or something they have in their life, but they're not happy with it. They are very disenchanted, very disengaged, and bored out of their skull. 7 of Swords is what it comes in. Why? Why? The 7 of Swords, taking a chance with the 7 of Coins. They want to take a chance of some sort. 4 of Wands. They want to take a chance on the 4 of Wands. With who? I don't know. This is a page or a knight. We'll look at him as a knight of coins. What's the Knight of Coins? They want to take a chance on you, but they don't want to be left without money. So again, for those that have a family already or have children, if they were to part from Helga or Ramon, the child support is what's keeping them there. They don't have to pay child support. What the hell? Everybody pays child support. Get over it. Libra, again, you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. Very nice. They think you got money, honey. Ace of Swords. Libra will take care of me. Again, with the 2 of Coins to the base card, 2 of Coins. That's what you had in the beginning. Libra again. Look at you, Libra female, coming in the female energy. And again, if they start again with you with this Ace of Cups, Libra, they're feeling you're just so loving, you're so kind. Of course, you're going to share your money and your love with them. I don't know, Libra, you might. I'm just saying, you might. But how are you going to share anything? I want to ask that before we move over. Move over. Move over. Before we continue. And we move this to the side. That's what I meant to say. How are you supposed to share anything? I'm going to ask that again. For the people way in the back of the church that can't possibly hear me. How's Libra supposed to share money or love with you cross-watcher if you don't open the door and go outside where Libra is? How do you want that to happen? Even if Libra was cooperative in that aspect and said, yeah, I'll share my finances with you. Whatever I have, you have. How? Have you reached out to Libra? Have you called them, text them, snail mailed them, sent a telegraph? They don't do that anymore, huh? No wonder it hasn't gotten smoke signal. Let's do a smoke signal. Yeah, Libra, did you get it? Do you see it, Libra? I need you, sissy. Yeah, I don't know. You want us to do everything, huh? Man, it's too bad none of us read minds around here. I read energies. I don't read fucking minds. You shit out of luck. Okay. That's what I see for you. Let's take a look, see who you could be dealing with besides a numbskull, because I know one. All right, Libra. Who could Libra be dealing with, please? And thank you. What could they look like, maybe, possibly? Besides human. I hope they're human. Could be an alien. Maybe that's why they don't comprende. No comprende. It's more like they don't understand. No, it's more like I think you don't understand. What else, please and thank you? Oh, 2 came out. What else, please and thank you? Who else? I'm just saying, Libra. My God. The late October Libras, my gosh, you make me work, huh? Son of a gun. They may have markings on their face or their body, so possibly tattoos. I want to say also piercings. Maybe have piercings on their face, on their lip, especially for some of you. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like a ring. One of those things that look like a clasp on somebody's face, on their lip. Okay, but look, I can't make up this shit. Somebody might have tattoos or piercings. I'm telling you, tattoos. So somebody that's very demonstrative with their body. They like to do body art. They like to. We used to call them tramp stamps, because when I started getting my tats, it was more like, it was a taboo still, because we were coming out of the tramp stamp era where only loose people or bad people or addicts and things like that had it. But more and more in the 90s, it became less and less taboo and went more and more into just being artistic and expressing yourself, right? It's too late. I moved on and don't wish to reconnect. For some of you, that's true. Sorry. Somebody might have gray or silver hair, like the way that they have right now, that it's almost white. Sometimes it's gray. Sometimes it's lavender. Sometimes it's lilac. They could have long hair. Because look, all 3 of these people have long hair. So whether it's a male or female, they can also have long hair. Could be black. Could be white, could be gray, could be purple, could be lilac, it could be lavender, it could be silver, and they may wear glasses. They may wear glasses. Interesting. Markings and tattoos for some. Interesting. Interesting. They think you have money. They think you have money. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us for the late October Libras, please? They think you have money. I can't get over that one. Do you hear that? I keep saying that? Look, it's coming out again. They think you have money. I'm going to live off the Libra. I'll be good. I'm solid. I'm 1,000. Yeah. Why? Because the Libra has money. What the hell? Man, you know, if there were good people, if there were good people that have learned their lesson and want to fly right and want to do right by you, then I'd say go for it. I'm laughing because all the other tarot readers are like, hear that? But if they're coming back wishy-washy or just for a quickie, like they say, Copa, I'm not here for the children. Anybody that's under 18 needs to get the fuck off of here, because that's not what we're about. You know what I'm saying? You just want that, why don't you go to OnlyFans or, I don't know, stop being cheap and go get a prostitute. I'm just saying, I'm tired of this shit. Anything else that the late October Libras need to know? Please and thank you. You want to be Mr. Freak or Miss Little Freak Off, go with the Haktua girl or go with the 1,000 men girl. Probably you could be one of, if you sign up, you could probably still be one of the 1,000 for the other girl that wants to have 1,000 men in her hoochie cooch so that she can get into Guinness. I can think of a lot of things, like, I don't know, maybe doing tarot for like hours straight or days straight or something. I don't know. But really, that's what you want? That's what your claim of fame is having that many men in your coochie? You're so disgusting. And then she's not even doing it right. And I don't mean it to be disgusting now, but she's not even doing it right. She's all cheating. They only get 1, 2, 3 and get out. You don't even get satisfied, but you get to be part of that toxic Barbie's bullshit. Fuck that, son. If I was a man, I would want to at least be gotten off. Sorry to be vulgar. I'm an adult. Yeah, 1, 2, you're out. Did it happen? When did it happen? I missed it. Fuck you, man. 7 of Cups. Thinking again. Thinking of that new beginning. God darn it. Why? What else do you want, Cross Watcher, for the love of everything? They want their happiness. They want their 10 of Wands with you, but the good 10 of Wands. Why? Why do you even bother with this? Look, because I'm in misery with the 5 of Wands. I'm in misery with this 10 of Swords. I know it has to end. If you know it has to end, I'm going to say something. I'm going to step out. I'm throwing myself into the crowd right now. Pretend I'm at a concert. Cross Watcher. Newsflash. Defy your parents. Defy Helga and Ramon. Defy your own crazy limiting thoughts. And jump off the stage into the crowd. We'll catch you. We'll probably toss you around like a ball or something first. But we'll catch you. But we can do absolutely nothing for you if you don't jump off. And I'm talking about the Fool now. For those that do tarot, you understand what I'm talking about. The Fool is someone that is wide-eyed and looks at the world like what it could possibly be, what it could possibly bring. You don't have that. You don't have that. Do you know, I asked my twin flame, speaking of twin flames, I asked him for a motorcycle ride. Do you know how much I love motorcycles? I've been loving motorcycles since 1996. When an ex-boyfriend from Germany that I had, we went everywhere on his motorcycle. I loved it, and I got hooked. So my twin flame has a motorcycle. Never, absolutely never took me on it. Absolutely not one time. Why? Because there's no adventure to this person. He thinks he's very adventurous, but he's not. He's like this, closed-minded. So Libra, my late October Libra, unless this person decides to jump off that cliff like the doggone Fool does, to actually get out of this 10 of Swords, this burning building, and get into life with you, which again, reiterating, Libra is a good person. Libra has money. Libra, is logical and has common sense. Libra has a lot of love. Yeah, no kidding. Libra has all those things and is all those things. But I have to ask one last time, Cross Watcher, if you don't open the door, since you say you want to go outside means Libra, how the hell are you going to get to Libra if you don't step outside, get in your car, or ride your bike like Ducky, in Pretty in Pink, to go to Libra? How? I'm just asking because I just don't see it. Martha Plucker, I just don't see it. Okay, my Libras, I love you very much. Thank you so much for indulging me with all of this rhetoric and talking about the Cross Watcher and Helga and Ramon, and just sitting here, hopefully hopefully you will have reaped some nuggets out of all this crazy jargon that the cross watcher is having me go through for them on their behalf when I'm trying to explain to you that they have no common sense. And therefore, they may never have a life with you because they have to go outside in order to have a real life. And they can't hide between mom and dad taught me to do this way, or traditions are this way, or I'm going to say something taboo here. So please just know this is a message. It's not my personal feelings. I can't date outside or marry outside my ethnicity group. I can't marry somebody that's been married and divorced. I can't divorce even if I have a horrible marriage because it's taboo in my family. It's tradition. We stay married until I'm all like a mummy and Helga or Ramon or I don't know, maybe married to somebody else by that time. That's what's going to happen here, is they're going to give them the heart attack or the stroke, and then Helga and Ramon, they probably will meet in another life and probably get married. That would be funny, right? That would be funny if all the Libra cross watchers, their karmics got together and left the cross watchers and then ended up getting together. Helga and Ramon end up getting together and live happily ever after, and the cross watcher never gets their Libra because they're too idiotic to go outside, open the door. Hey Libra, how's it going? Yeah, let's do this. No, they're gonna be left behind. How interesting. Oh well, if in the end you say this is not my reading and I got no gold nuggets from this, and I say, well, my babies, I love you to pieces and I thank you for being here. Hi, Cindy. But if you say, I know someone that's going through this, how strange. Share away, my dears, share away. And if you come here for the telenovelas, well, let me tell you, the soap opera, As the World Turns, will come back tomorrow because the fucking cross watchers can't help themselves. They give us more and more to talk about every day. So please do come back tomorrow. I will be here if God is willing and I am able. Much love and light to you, Libra. I hope that somebody new comes in your life if you can't stand the waiting anymore. For me, it was way too long. 3 years was enough of a waste of a time. And now, for me, this Libra, I want somebody that can open the door, because you know what? I'd like to have a life of my own. Bye, guys. Much love and light to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.